Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Somebody had commented in a previous episode that the audio was a little bit light in terms of my commentary relative to the in-game. So I'm moving the microphone a little bit closer. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. But anyway, I think also part of it might have been my kid was asleep, just down the hall that particular evening, and I was trying to keep it down just a wee bit. So anyway, not a big deal. It is Tuesday the 9th, and we have a pickaxe being upgraded, so we don't have the option of going mining. So basically the plan here is go do some chores around the farm and then go fishing, because there's really not a whole lot else for us to do. Now, when I say do some chores, I am thinking about doing a little bit of extra wood chopping to continue working towards level 4 foraging, because I believe that's the one that I need for the extra harvest of berries come salmon berry season. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. It's going to be sunny tomorrow, and it's bad luck day. So, I need to go back and watch the last episode. I don't remember if I watered these ancient fruits the first day that it didn't rain after I had planted them. Not that it's a huge deal. I don't think it's going to impact like our number of harvests that we could get. But anyway. Alright, unfreeze time again. And in the meantime though, let's smelt a copper bar for now. And then we're going to smelt a gold bar when I leave. I might need to start another copper bar here in the midst of doing this watering, but we'll find out. We ought to be coming up on having enough revenue produced to get the mushroom cave. That'll probably happen this episode if I had to guess. We shall see. Another thing, I got a comment from one of the viewers asking if I, now that I'm back, if that meant I would be starting a MLB The Show series. And, the Major League Baseball season starts in early April. It's almost the All-Star break already, about halfway through the regular season. And frankly, I was kind of thinking that I would not do it because I had sort of missed that window. But you know what? Like, I say that thinking, who's going to want to watch it now that it's kind of later in the season. But the reality is, I don't necessarily care who wants to watch it. I want people to watch it. But I'm not going to decide to do it or not based on how many people I think are going to watch it. I'm going to do it or not based on whether I think it's going to be fun. That's my motivation for, my content going forward. If I start playing something and I realize, this is just not for me, I'm just going to bail from it. So, anywho. Alright, so we have that we need to drop off at Gunther's. All of this stuff can go back in there except for the axe for right now, because I'm going to go chop some wood, and then we will come back. I'm actually going to put these in here, because rats. I'm not sure that I will remember them in the other spot. Anyway, let's go like this. I'm bringing my scythe, because I'm sure we'll run into some weeds during this process that I will want to get rid of. So basically, my intent is to cut trees until we're out of energy here, for the most part. Like, I don't think I need to go out of my way to cut down extra trees using energy. Although I can probably afford it. So let's just cut all of the trees that are up here in this little section. How's that sound? We might have to use a chub or two, but it's okay. We're going to go fishing and get a bunch more of them. So, you know, it's not the end of the world if it takes us a few chubs. You know what I'm saying, man? Eat. So chub, let's go ahead and eat a second one. We're gonna probably need it before long anywho. So, but anyway, getting back to, you know, streaming content, I think I'm gonna go ahead and kick off an MLB The Show series. So, we'll obviously keep Stardew going as well. We'll just kind of alternate days posting content from one or the other. So maybe even by the time you see this, I might have already posted an episode or two of MLB The Show. So if there are any baseball fans out there, be sure to check that out. I think what I'm going to do is a franchise where I create a player, create a two-way player to be specific. All of that can go in there. Did we get to, we didn't get to level 4, but that's okay. We're going to create a player that is both a starting pitcher and a position player, probably like outfield and maybe first base or something. So we'll see. All right. And then we'll talk more about baseball, but let's get going. We're ready to go fishing, but let's swing by. Actually, you know what? Freeze time for a second. We're gonna leave the. Let's put this actually in the spring box with our tools and stuff, so that I hopefully remember to grab it whenever I grab the tools. We'll drop that off whenever we go pick up our pickaxe, because that's, you know, out of the way otherwise. So let's just go back over here. I'm going to grab this dandelion, and then we're actually going to backtrack and go the... Yeah, I think I'm going to go this way to get to the mountain lake. I'm pretty sure this way is the fastest way, time-wise, even though it seems like you're kind of going the wrong direction at first, just a little bit. Going west and then up and then over. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Probably talking a difference of like 10 or 20 minutes. So, it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. So, but let's go ahead and put this leak in here for now. But in terms of my baseball playthrough, franchise, what I'm thinking about doing, like I said, is a season where we take a team that's not very good, we add a created player who's gonna be, you know, not only young, but also very good, a two-way player, and we'll make them, like, they won't be the best player in the league, necessarily, but they'll be pretty good right away. And I also think I'm going to try doing a 4-man rotation. So just 4 starting pitchers versus the standard 5 these days that every team in the Major League uses. That way we get him on the mound basically like 8 extra times per season, which is a big deal. Like, as a starting pitcher in a 5-man rotation, if you're healthy the whole year, you end up getting about 33 starts. In a 4-man rotation, you would get 41 or maybe 42. I guess 41. So, you know, that can be a huge difference in terms of statistics. But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. So if you are a baseball fan and there's any interest there, be sure to tune in and watch that one. So with this fishing expedition, ultimately what we're hoping for is a bunch of chubs. We don't need a ton at this point because we're only a few days, we're like a week away from salmonberry season. I'll have to go fishing tomorrow, so we're going to end up with a bunch of chubs here before very long. And that's our energy source that we only need to last a week or so until we get to salmonberry season. And then salmonberries will become our food source. And generally speaking, about the time that we're out of those, we will be more efficient with our energy because we'll have better tools. We'll probably have already received our first star drop to give us more energy in the first place. And we will be approaching the point where we have cows that produce milk that we can turn into cheese, which is an awesome source of energy early in the game. So, like I said, I don't think we need a gazillion more chubs. I'd like to get up to about 25. So, we got a little bit of work to do. And I think it's tomorrow that the pickaxe will be ready. I didn't go negative, did I? Let's go ahead and eat this green algae. I see those bubbles down there, but I think they might be a little bit too close to shore for me to still get iridium quality fish. So we'll just keep fishing over here and using our... Look at all the largemouth bass we're getting. That's awesome. That's pretty good money for us right there because, you know, if it's not a chub, basically we're selling it. I might keep a few more carps just in case I need them for help wanted ads. But I'm pretty sure I need like 4 or 5 for cooking recipes. There's Carp Surprise is one of the recipes, and I think it requires 4 carp. And then there are other recipes that require... That was... Oh my gosh, my computer is a train wreck right now. What is going on? That was crazy. I'm glad it was a bullhead. I guess it wouldn't have really mattered. It would have just bugged me if it was a chub. But really, it's not a big deal. If it was a chub, I would have eaten it. Since it's not, I'll just be selling it anyway, and it's only going to cost me a few bucks. But it also cost me a cast because my laptop lagged so bad that that one fish got away. Let's get some treasure here, huh? There, I almost missed that one too. Yeah, my computer's really struggling right now. I need to get on a stretch where we get a bunch of chubs in a row because right now we're actually probably using more than we're catching, which is no bueno. And I don't want to have to go fishing anymore to try and catch chubs just for energy. I mean, it's nice that we're catching all these largemouth bass, but holy heck. There we go. I think we came here with 12. And we're at a baker's dozen right now. So that's not ideal. I'd rather be at like 18 right now. We're nowhere close to where we want to be. I have a feeling we're going to get on a run here. There's one. Keep them coming. Give me another right here. Let's get 3 in a row. Come on. 1 in a row. That's not even a streak. Come on. This is crazy. Well, we might have to go fishing again at some point if this keeps up. But that's not the end of the world. If we have to spend another day fishing, we, replenish that food source, but we also maybe make a little bit of money in the process, which is always good. Money can be important early on in the playthrough. For right now, what we're trying to do is save money for strawberries. I need to think about how many strawberries I'd like to plant. They are a pretty good source of income for this first season, but the more you plant, the more you have to water, and that can get taxing, especially if we haven't been able to upgrade our watering can yet. So I'm afraid to upgrade any of my tools right now because I kind of need to be waiting for a day. Oh, I gotta watch my energy. I can't go negative because if I don't level up to level 10, I won't wake up with full energy, and we don't want that. So don't let me screw that up, guys. We're at 16 chubs, so we're making a little bit of progress there. Let's get like 3 more. There's 1. If I can get to 20, that'd be... I'd consider that a success for the day, considering where we were. Problem is, I'm going to probably have to eat. That's a good catch right there. I might even eat a carp, just to try and make it to about midnight. And save the chub. Because I don't know if I can... Ooh, our first treasure chest. 6 coal, I'll take that. How are we doing on energy? I can get 2 more casts without having to eat. I think. It's usually 7 or 8 per cast. Probably about 7, as efficient as we are with our rod right now, so this should put us down to 1. There we go. Come on, chub, dang it. Yeah, I need to eat again if I'm going to cast again. If we get a chub, we'll stop. We didn't, so we're going to eat 1 of these carps. And now we will hopefully be able to catch at least 1 more chub. Alright, let me look at this again. See, we're still at level 9. If I don't level up and I don't get to bed by midnight, we will have less than full energy in the morning, which is not cool. Come on, let's catch a chub right here. Dang it. Yes! 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 Look at this. We got the broken trident, but we also got Neptune's Glaive. That's actually the weapon that I had been thinking about. Poseidon's trident is a pretty good one, but this one is awesome compared to what you have access to otherwise early on without buying a weapon. That's a huge score right there. And naturally, I also get another weapon that's pretty similar, but not quite as good, obviously. And it's a dagger that you like can only stab straight forward with. You can't swing it. So we know how good I am at swinging. Imagine if I had to stab it directly into the monster. Whew. All right, it's 11:30. I think I'm gonna just ride this out until we're out of energy, I should say. So I can get one more cast. It'll be after midnight before we get to bed, but I should wake up with close to full energy. I can even freeze time to just cheat the system. Let's just do that. So we got the 20 chubs. It's 12:10, so we're going to be a few, you know. Oh, come on with this. Sorry, that was somebody calling me for work, but it's after work hours, so dismiss. What do you want to bet they call my cell phone? I'd be willing to bet dang near anything. Let me make sure we got all of this stuff out of there. Yep. Alright, so we're going to head home. We are going to swing back through town to look for forageables, which I know is sort of cheating since we already froze time, but I don't care. Somebody had pointed out, like at one point when I started using mods, they were like, boo! Down with mods! But then eventually they tried mods themselves and they love it. Which is kind of the same boat I was in. Whoever this was left me a voicemail. I wonder if they'll also call my cell. That was my desk line that they called there. And I wouldn't be shocked if they try me on my cell. If it's important, they will try me on my cell. Alright, let's actually organize those like that. Grab that. That can go in there. Most of this stuff is going to go in here. So let's keep 2 more largemouth bass. Why not 5 carps? So we'll have 10 total. We're good on bullheads. Obviously chubs we're going to keep. That can go in there. Those can go in there. Boom, boom. That's just a decoration eventually, but we're going to put it in there for right now. We are going to go like this. Drop those up there. Excuse me. So the next time we go up there, I'll use this to slay some green slimes. Then we will try to go to the Adventurers Guild and sell off some of that other stuff. Wait, this needs to go in there. No, let's go sell the fish that we're going to sell. So, boom, 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 boom. That should be a pretty decent payday, I would think. Anything in here need to go with me? We're going to smelt some kappa. So, let's grab this stuff. Boom. 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 And I don't think I need any of that stuff. Oh my goodness, my dog just passed gas and it's violent. Jeez, buddy. It's like, I think I can taste it. I need to wash out my mouth. Yikes. Alright, I think we're good to go to bed here. Tomorrow is spring 10, which is Vincent's birthday. So we'll need to track him down, give him a gift. So we got about $4 grand there. I think in terms of strawberries, I'm going to try and buy 72. So, like, yeah, our copper pickaxe is ready. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's Demetrius. We were just talking about that. Hey, Evan, I've got good news for you. A few days ago, I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know the empty cave over there, a little ways to the west? Well, I I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I'd like to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment, and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. Which one would you prefer? Mushrooms. Always mushrooms. In fact, mushrooms are actually a pretty good source of food early on. So if you can get that cave, you can get the, the common mushrooms and eat the bejesus out of them, because they're like 38 energy apiece. Alright, I'll go set it up for you right now. Shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. You didn't really give me a choice of whether you were going to do it. You just said, which one do you want? That's good salesmanship. Anyway, 72 strawberries would basically be like 2 of these columns. So what we'll do is, as this row should be done by then, and once it is, I just won't plant anything there. And then we'll put another section over here, and we'll have 3 total columns to deal with. So, there you go. Alright, unfreeze time. Start that. And water these before I forget. Alright. So today, we can go pick up our pickaxe, and then we should probably try and have a mining day. Really, the primary objective is to make sure we slay 10 slimes so that we can get into the Adventurers Guild. Other than that, like, secondary goal is try to get deep into the mines. Let's grab from our spring chest. I don't have any more parsnip seeds. Let's continue just planting mixed seeds. And let's be sure to fertilize. Alright, unfreeze time. Oh my gosh. Our rice is done. Speaking of which, boop, boop, boop. There we go. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright. So we'll finish watering crops, we'll chop a few trees, and then head into town. We gotta stop at Clint's, we gotta stop at the museum. I forgot to look closely at the weather, but I feel like... Actually, I might not have even looked at the TV. I think I came out here to show you what I was talking about with the columns. So I need to go back in and make sure that I check out what's going on television. So, freeze time for a second. Let's just go refill our watering cans so we get that out of the way. Alright. Boom. I'm done with that guy. Done with that guy. Should be done with that guy, but we'll hang on to it just in case. Unmilled rice can go in there. In fact, let's just keep the regular and not the gold quality, because it really doesn't matter all that much. Parsnip, you can go in there as well. You guys can go in there. I'm not going to upgrade. I want to hold on to any upgrades. In fact, what day is the Spring Festival? I think it's the 13th. If I upgrade something right now, it would be done by the 12th. The 13th, being a festival day, is guaranteed to be sunny. So I wouldn't be able to upgrade the watering can then either. So if it's not supposed to rain tomorrow... Yeah, so here's basically how this works. Since it's not going to rain tomorrow, let's say I upgraded my axe today. It would be done on the 12th. And then I know that the 13th is going to be sunny. So I wouldn't want to be upgrading my watering can then anyway. And then on the flip side of that, if I wait until tomorrow to see if it's going to rain on the... Well, tomorrow would be the 11th. So I would see the forecast for the 12th. If it's going to rain on the 12th, I would still have a situation where if I start upgrading it then, it rains on the 12th, but then I can't pick it up on the 13th because it's a holiday, and then I wouldn't be able to water my crops that day. So basically, I'm not going to be able to upgrade my watering can until after the Spring Festival. So I might as well go ahead and do it, or upgrade my axe today. If all of that you managed to follow, kudos to you, because there was a lot going on in what I just spoke about. Alright, so I don't need these anymore. And we're selling that, right? So let's just make sure there's nothing else I need to take into town. I grabbed that. All that's good. There are no artifacts or anything in there. Oh, amethyst. There we go. Already did that. Alright. So, wait. We're going to go ahead and bring our axe and upgrade it. That was part of that whole, me processing that, is I don't think there's any reason to not go ahead and upgrade my axe today. Because it's not like it would interfere with my intent to upgrade the watering can, because the whole plan of watering can upgrades is to avoid any day where you can't rats. I hope Vincent likes Daffodil. He should be getting ready to leave for school. Ready for this? He's going to be coming out that door any second. Come on, buddy. Here, I'm going to scare him. Happy birthday! Oh, a birthday gift? It's very kind of you. There you go. So, he liked it. And now we're buddies. And that's that. Now we're off to Clint's, then the Muse, then the Mines, right? We get to check out our new weaponry for the first time. Hey, what do you need? I need my pickaxe, man! Cough it up. Alright, so that's done. Process this geode, see if we get anything awesome. A little bit of coal. Not too bad. And then upgrade to a copper axe. We still have plenty of cash for strawberries there. So, I actually have a plan. I forgot to sell the rice. So we will stop at Pierre's in a moment. Don't see me. Boom. We don't want our rewards yet. We just want to keep donating stuff. One of these days, when we have a huge backpack and nothing else really going on, we'll pick up our stuff. For now, you just hang on to it there, Gunther. What was I talking about? Oh, we're going to stop at Pierre's. No, we aren't, because it's freaking Wednesday. Rats. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. It's only one thing, so I don't think that's the end of the world. And then let's go ahead and swing on up to the mines. There's another daffodil. I feel like daffodils are like the easiest of the spring forageables to find. Leeks are the hardest. Horseradish and dandelions are kind of equal, I guess, kind of in the middle. That's just my general take. I don't know if that's true mathematically, but that's what it feels like. So, alright, so remember, we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Neptune's Glaive is now our weapon of choice. We'll bring the coal, because why not? But we need to go to these upper levels because we need to slay orange or green slimes. And I don't want to get to where we're too low for them. Know what I'm saying? Well, this is not very helpful here. All but one stone. See that? One swing, boop, dead. So we'll, at this point, kind of go out of our way to just find the green slimes, or attack the green slimes. And you see, it only takes me one swing to kill the gray stones and two to finish the copper. So that's what the upgraded pickaxe gets me. We've got the upgraded weapon as well. So, initiation. We've got 9 out of 10. Let's find one more, and then we'll leave. Actually, no, we won't leave yet because it's not even open yet. I don't think it opens until 2. It's so nice having a better weapon. You can see how much difference it makes. One swing instead of like 9 to kill slimes. That's big difference maker. It's not always one swing, but oh my gosh. Swing in the appropriate direction to dispatch your foes. If Stardew were real life, that would be hilarious to watch somebody like swinging the wrong direction when there's a slime right there. Like, what are you doing, man? Ow! I was trying to swing and instead it picked up the quartz. Oh well. Oh, come on with this. Jeez Louise. So for those, at most, it's 2 swings. Huge difference. Whenever we get to the next elevator level, we'll go ahead and leave, go to the Adventurers Guild, sell all that stuff, and then come back to the mines, continue our work. We need to get down here to this corner to grab this. Did I get a ladder back at the beginning? I don't remember. I think I did. Yep. Alright. And look at that. Boop. No treasure? Come on, man. Alright, let's put all of that in there for now. And then grab all of that. Right? Then we go over hither. So we need to get to level 40 and we need to build a coop. So our list of tasks is back down to a much more manageable. Come back when you got something to show me, kid. So we haven't completed any of those goals, obviously. 50, 100, 50, 250, 50, and 50. So, not bad. A little bit of extra spending cash. One of the next things I plan to buy is a fruit tree from Pierre. Now we're down to the dark levels, which is where that iridium band is a huge asset because it gives me light, where otherwise I'd be in the dark. These levels can be quite troublesome without any kind of glow ring, which is yet another reason why I choose the iridium band as opposed to just a magnet band whenever I cheat and give myself a ring at the beginning of the playthrough. I hope you can understand why I want an iridium band. Know what I'm saying? I ran out of rhymes. I could have come up with more, but I just didn't want to think that hard. There's my ladder. Jeez. It's only 5 o'clock. We could probably get to level at least 35, maybe 40 today. Energy might become a little bit of an issue. There's some copper. Usually these levels down here have lots of copper. That hasn't played out so far, but getting a little bit of success here. I couldn't really see that bat coming, but I heard him, and I knew he was there. Let's go ahead and eat 2 chubs. I'm getting tired of having to stop to eat. Come on. There it is. I like these little star-shaped levels because they're small enough that you can see pretty much the entire level without having to run too far, so you don't have to wonder, like, I wonder if there's anything cool way down there at the bottom of the level or way off there to the side. You just look. Although, in this case, I didn't really see anything of value, and now I'm stuck having to find the ladder anyway. Come on, man. There it is. Alright, we're at 34. Here's 35, but we're going to go get this copper first. Yeah, we must have walked right by that guy, or really close, to not have seen him whenever he came up out of the ground. Alright, let's go up and start smelting another bar. Oh, it just automatically puts it in there. In fact, let's go ahead and just put some of that stuff in there to keep smelting while we're down in the depths of the mines. How's that sound? It's 7:30. Pretty sure we can get to level 40 here and then take off for the day. Although, I need to go back to that level, because I think there's... Nope. Dang it. I thought I saw, like, what would be a coal cart over there, so now I just wasted time and energy to have to come back and find the ladder again. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's not a big deal. Oh my gosh. And it took a lot of swings. It's okay. Eat the chub. 8:30. Just keep an eye on the time. Die, dang it. I should level up my mining skill today, so we can probably stay up past midnight. I don't remember what level I was on. Was it 2 or was it 3, guys? I don't know if there's a way to like confirm in the middle of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it has changed already, without just kind of paying attention. So we're just gonna take the chance that we got there. It might not matter. I might be able to get to level 40 in time to still make it home at a decent hour. We're going to go one chub at a time for right now, though. That's for sure. Let's go get this. Oh, let's go get that copper. We are going to be at level 38 here. I think 39 might be one of those spiral cases, or spiral floors. So, I kind of like floors like this too. They're big and open. There's usually a fair amount of copper. And the coal cart. It's kind of nice. Coal is one of the resources in the game that can be hard to get your hands on. So, if you can find big sources of it in bunches, it's kind of nice. Eventually, we will probably use charcoal kilns. Oh, it's not a spiral floor. It's one of those like long, winding ones that are skinny. Let's eat cave carrot and hopefully have enough energy to just find the ladder. Come on. It's midnight. We're still at level 3. I'll bet you we started on level 2. I got 4 more swings. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta eat again. I need to at least make it home before I pass out. There we go. Ding! And a slingshot. I always talk about slingshot. It's just such a useless weapon. Unless, like, you use it all the time to where you master it, which I rarely see anybody use it. So, alright. That's all I'm going to do right here is just clear. Oh my gosh. That's good enough. We got to get going. Alright, so we're going to just grab all of this. I can leave my sword there, and we will leave the slingshot there. And it will remain in this chest pretty much for all of eternity. We gotta hustle home now. And as long as I make it back to the homestead by 1:50 a.m., I will allow myself to freeze time, get ourselves organized, and then head to bed. And that will be the end of the episode. Then I think I'm going to go play some MLB The Show, which is kind of exciting for me. I don't know about for you, but it is for me. Alright, let's go ahead and freeze time. Alright, skadoosh. Skadoosh, skadoosh, skadoosh. That can stay out. Right? Yeah. So it'll go in there for now with that stuff. These will go in there. We'll put those... Actually, these are going to stay in here for right now because... I can't take them to Clint's for a day or two anyway. So, grab that stuff. I don't feel like mining tomorrow. We'll keep this stuff out for right now, but chances are we're just going to do our chores. Maybe we clear some rocks on the farm, and then we go fishing in the next episode, or in the next day of the next episode. but we'll see. So I think we are ready to go to bed, aren't we? No, let's grab some. We're going to smelt that iron in the morning. That way we will have copper, gold, and iron. And that's one of the bundles at the community center. Another bundle is fire quartz, regular quartz, earth crystal, and a frozen tear, which we will get when we go back to the mines. And then I need a couple other things to finish that room. A solar essence, a void essence, or several more bat wings or a bunch of slime. But we're close. That'll unlock the mine carts, and that's going to be awesome. So, let's head to bed. And let's see if we leveled up our mining. We've probably leveled up combat now that I think about it. So level 3 mining. Yay. Oh, we didn't level up combat, but that's good enough. $45 we made. That's pretty atrocious. But that's what happens when you don't go fishing or sell a bunch of crops. Or artisan goods. Watch. What do you want to bet it's going to rain tomorrow? Nope, it's not. So, wouldn't have mattered. If we would have kept our watering can available to start upgrading today, no, it wouldn't. No, we wouldn't have wanted to do that anyway. Duh, I already talked about this, guys. Jeez. Let's just look outside and see what's shaking. We got some mail. We got a ton of potatoes. Awesome. And wait for it. Oh man. Wait. We should have mushrooms, shouldn't we? Maybe they'll start tomorrow. What I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna grab. Oh, there they are. I'm gonna put chests. Like, watch. Let's go. Oh my gosh. If I go like this. Now watch, I can freeze time and I think it will... Oh, no, see, if I put chests in between, it will collect them every day. And usually I think it'll pop them into this chest down here, but in this case it put them into the ones like closest to where I started or whatever. But anyway, that will allow me to be gathering those mushrooms without having to go into the mines every single day. So that's a quality of life thing for me. I'll have to put 5 chests in there to do that, but I might just give myself the 5 chests so that I don't have to spend 250 wood on it. Because, like, in here, I've got 292 wood. I'm going to need a bunch of wood for my coop, my barn, my shed. I don't want to waste it on chests for the the mushroom cave. So, that's that. And that's going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.